Hey guys, so I'm here to do a full moon in Scorpio reading. So this energy is going to be a little crazy. It's an eclipse and a full moon in Scorpio, so probably the parts of ourselves that we try to hide the most are going to be a little bit exposed, but also the parts of other people that they try to hide are going to be exposed to us. So it can be a little conflicting, but necessary. Anyway, these readings are general. They're for the collective. So if anything here doesn't resonate for you, just leave it for someone who needs to hear it. Remember that there is no gender in tarot. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not. If you need to book a private personal reading, all that information's in the description below, as well as the pinned section of the comments. I've also linked my friend's new channel there if you want to check that out. It's really excellent. Tell me about the full moon energy for Gemini. Thank you. Gemini. Okay, so the overall energy is growth. The tallest oak tree once started as a seedling. Don't be afraid to start something new. The energy under the full moon is take time to breathe out. The challenge is adjustments are required. The advice is a time for healing. And underneath it all, we have a fiery climax approaches. Let's see what's up. Tell me about growth. Seven of Swords. So you're planning something new. Tell me about take time to breathe out. Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands, the Eight of Cups. Interesting. I feel like you have this really great idea and you'd like to start something big with it. At the same time, I feel like as you're planning it, it's like the reality of what it would take to get what you want makes you a little emotional and kind of just want to give up on the idea or like abandon the idea. I feel like whatever you are doing, there's an emotional attachment to it. So I don't know. I feel like you just have like this trigger where it's like if something seems like it's going to be overwhelming or it's going to be hard, that's like really scary to you and you're ready to just like walk away and not invest any time or energy into it. But I feel like the challenge is kind of adjusting that attitude, right? Strength. Queen of Cups. Ace of Wands. And Ten of Cups. Kind of interesting. It's saying like the challenge is holding back from the emotional side, and that way we can get into the passion. So it's sort of like the problem here is that you're holding yourself back. You know, it's just kind of like a silly thing, though. It's out of fear. It's not like you don't have the talent or you can't do what it takes here. It's just that you have a fear. It just seems like a lot of work, a lot of adjustments in life. And the thing is, I feel like it's what you love to do, or what you're like really, really like intuitively drawn to do. And it's good for your soul, the Queen of Cups, you know. It helps you to manage your emotions. And I feel like it's the correct path for you, but you have an issue with believing in yourself. And that really is what does need to be healed, is, you know, sort of this self-sabotaging fear and irrational fear. Like, that seems hard. I don't think I'm going to try it. But it's like your life's purpose. So why would it be easy? You know? So for a time for healing, we have Lovers, which is Gemini energy. The Moon. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Wands, with the World behind it. Over here, the fiery climax approaches. Interesting, especially with the take time to breathe out. I feel like you just mentally overwhelm yourself in situations, or you feel like you're not capable of doing what it takes. But I feel like in the process you get like emotional and frustrated because it just seems like so much planning, so much work that would have to be done. And there's something, you know, in the subconscious about that. If you put the time and energy into whatever this is, for a lot of you, it's like starting a business or something that just is like very spiritually well for you, if that makes sense. So you're supposed to move forward with it, but you're right, it is going to require a lot of work, a lot of planning, and a lot of focus. But there's nothing to be afraid of with the World and a fiery climax approaches, and the Emperor is underneath that, so... You know, whatever this is that you have an idea that you're kind of afraid to take the risk for, you were meant to do it. So I think it's, you just have to release this negative self-evaluation type of thing where it's like, I don't know if I can really handle that. I don't think I, you know, think more positively, especially on the self, because I feel like you're manifesting. So you want to make sure it's coming from that place, you know? It's interesting. So if there's a risk and it involves something for you that is like, you're just so deeply passionate about, take the risk, because the reality is the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the World. Like, this is a new chapter of your life that is supposed to happen, and it's part of your life purpose. So don't front on yourself, okay? All right. See you guys then.